Hello, friends. We are at the University of Michigan on our journey today. I've always wanted to see the stadium. It's at the Ann Arbor, Michigan. You know, Michigan won the national championship last year. Jim Harbaugh was the coach, and it's one of the great university. I know we have a lot of Ohio State fans in our church, but I've always been a sort of prone to Michigan. Let me tell you why. I grew up outside of New Orleans, and for years, the winner of the SEC would play the winner of the Big Ten in the Sugar Bowl. That was always a tradition right there. And one year, Michigan played in the Sugar Bowl, and a friend of mine and I went over to New Orleans on New Year's Day, and Michigan lost that game. But after the game, down on Bourbon Street, all the Michigan merchandise was like 80% off because everybody was leaving. So I bought a Michigan hat, a Michigan sweatshirt, Michigan, all this paraphernalia, and was walking around with my friend in all these Michigan clothes. And some Michigan alumni saw us and invited us into the Sheraton to a Michigan alumni party. And we had all this free food and had a great time. And since that time, I just said, go blue, go blue. Well, that's why I became a Michigan fan and have been following them for years. But this stadium is called, by many, the Big House. And I've always wondered, why is it called the Big House? They say it's because it's the greatest place on earth. Well, the big house I want to talk to you about today is not the greatest place on earth. It's the greatest place on heaven and earth. In John chapter 14, Jesus says, let not your hearts be troubled. Ye believe in God, believe ye also in me. For in my Father's house are many mansions. I believe God's got a mansion for you in his big house. It's a great house where we're going to live for eternity, a place where there is no sorrow or no more tears or no mourning. It's a place where we will have more excitement than any football game could ever promise. We have the presence of God. Isn't that a great thought? One day we're going to live forever in the presence of God. More exciting, more fulfilling than anything the world can ever offer, because we're going to be with Jesus. That's right. We're going to be with Jesus in God's house forever and ever. Amen. Well, that's all I've got for today. May God bless you today and be encouraged.